and labels. So today we're going to be looking at label, how to add a label to an input. I just want you to know that the use of the label tag will allow you to add labels in front of an input in your HTML form, and also we will also explore how to activate actions upon clicking the submit. So without wasting much time, let's dive in and let's do some coding. Now this is where we left our code in our next clip. This was exactly where we stopped, and we're going to continue from here. We're going to modify this. So if you can see, I'm still on form.html. that is, I'm still on this particular file called form.html, and we're going to be modifying it. This was our output where we stopped. So now if you notice, we have a value here, right? A value, and we give it a value of full name. That is exactly what is showing here. Now if you notice, now if I want to type in my name, let's say, okay, the prof, discover that the full name is still valid, is still showing, and it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be that as soon as I click on this particular button and I start entering my details, this full name is supposed to automatically what? Go out of it. But since we are making use of value, the full name is still there. So for us to take care of this now, we need to clean up this value. First of all, we are going to remove this name, right? So instead of the value, we are going to make use of another keyword called placeholder. I'm going to be explaining the difference shortly. Now in the place of the full name that we used in the value, so let's add that full name in the placeholder here. Now let me call this the placeholder called full name. I will together now. So I have it saved. If I should refresh, you can see now that the full name here is a bit lighter, you know, kind of gray in color. It's not as bold and as dark as what we initially had in the value, right? Now watch this. Now if I should start typing now, you discover that the full name is off the track. As soon as I go up, the full name is what? Is off. When I clean it, the full name is back. Is that taken out? Now let me remove this again. Let me see. I want you to get what I'm really explaining. Okay. Now let me cut this out. Let me go back here and say full name in the value. Full name, right? And save. If I refresh, we have our full name again, right? So I'm typing now. That full name is still there. If I should remove this and I type, it's no longer there because I've removed it. Now if you discover now, once I go back and this field is now empty, you discover that the full name, there is nothing there again. So the value is only active when we refresh. But when we make use of the placeholder now, when we make use of the placeholder now that we use, then I say, let me refresh. We are now making use of the placeholder now. Once I type anything, the full name is not there. Once I go back, the full name appears. I don't know if you're getting it. So the placeholder is used instead of the value when we're dealing with fields. Is that again? Yes, I believe it's working. Is it working? Yes, it's working. Alright, so in the place of the email where we have this value as email address, we are going to be making use of what? Placeholder instead, right? So we have the placeholder, then we have this. I refresh, I save, then I refresh. We have this also now. So when we type, the name is out. Don't forget, I told you earlier that I am outside, so you are going to be hearing some kind of noise. You just have to bear with you just have to bear with me. All right, so you know, we said we want to look at label, how to add a label. So I will declare the word label. I will say label, right? Oops. Label, right? Automatically it ends it with a closing tag, right? Now in between the label, in the place of this full name, I want to have a full name here. There's a full name, right? Full name, and it's going to carry a keyword called for I'll say for full name. For full name, right? For full name, right? I just want you to get it, you understand? But you might be hearing some noise. I've told you. Bear with us for today. Alright, I save this. Then my ID full name, I save this. I refresh. You can see now that we have full name here with this field. Are you getting it? Now, if you discover that this stuff are too close and you want to break it down, you want to break this, you want this to be below this. So what you do, we are going to make use of break. There's a keyword called break. We'll make use of break. We just call BR. BR means break. As soon as we call that, we save. Whatever we have here now is going to come below this. So we refresh this. So we have this under it now. You are getting it? So now we add another BR break. That means we want this to come down again. I refresh this again. Discover that this is below. It's no longer as tight as before. Break means break to another line. Give it a space. That is just a simple meaning, right? So we have this now. Oops. Okay, I've done something else. Alright, so let's add the value to this as well. In order to speed in this project, I will just copy this. I will copy this label and give a space here. Then add another label. Then I'll call it the name. Let me call it email. Alright, that is the label. And in the place of this full name, I will add email. I will make it email. Right. Then the type email is still there. Alright. So let me break. I save. I refresh. Can you see now? We have email to be this now. Right? I have another student here. Alright, I will add another break. Let me add double breaks so that I break, I refresh. Can you see another break now? So close to this password now. Close to this password, I will also add another label and I'll call it password as well. Password. I save. I refresh. I have password. Alright. So we need to still change. We need to still change the label. Okay, I will stop here. Then I will continue the next clip. I'll continue the next clip. Just give me some few minutes. Thank you.